Okay, so kind of going through this stuff. This was today's model, and to be perfectly honest with you, we're already behind the curve, guys. But we're only 1 day behind the curve, maybe 2, and I feel real confident about describing that number out here on the beach.
Yeah, and of course, the bonds can swindle the equity investor, do everything. Inflation, I should say, swindles
Again,
the
I'm going to ask you about Hubble.
too.
I'm going to hit you hard.
And
I'm going to start teeing in on you.
It swindles the person who keeps their cash under their mattress. It swindles almost everybody. And
2 pounds of wheat, 2 pounds of barley,
if you have
about
a business that doesn't take any capital,
your 5-cent piece coming out of your pocket,
let's just
or
say
your coin or your quarter, somebody you call
90% or something. So things cost 10 times as much. If it doesn't take any capital,
inflation,
you can charge 10 times as much.
See, the valley of the shadow
you've kept your
a math problem,
relative
like anything
positions.
else.
But most businesses
It's E1 to
take some
E0
capital.
on, well, what's
If our
out there?
utility business,
O-types, black holes,
just say
planets,
the
Jupiter,
dollar
the Oort
worth
cloud,
1/10.
Kuiper belt.
Some years hence from now, we have to have 10 times the capital investment, basically. And we get paid a return on that. But we have forced capital investment to essentially keep them in the same place. And I wrote an article
point in time here, they obviously did. And nothing I do until I start jumping on there, changing the math.
I will tell you one famous story, which you will all sympathize with.
These days, which again,
I wrote that story for Fortune, and when I finished it,
when the Fed comes in with the ocean numbers, there's still no mass gap. It's obviously a military protocol on research elements, ROTCs, and 150 blindfolded, tear down the AR, everything, leadership formation, saw, the wood chipper.
Every word is precious. And they can
you
either
didn't? Well, then you're going to have a problem at some point in time on your clock ratio or the motor giving out at some point in time.
This guy explained to me that just wasn't right to use that many words.
And
I said, well, that's fine, but if you don't do it, I'll write it someplace else. Very disgusting.
Again, it's tough for me because I go bar at the barbecue is such a human system and sociology. That is where you'll see it. At some point in time, if you don't have it figured out or you fucked it up, turns the operator Ollie 4 on Ollie 2, Ollie 0, or M1, M2, whichever one of those versions.
And we were very, very good friends.
Say yes, no, high, low, derivative X of the Euler's number on one of those routes.
With most writers, but
inflation.
It was kind of nice.
A whole line of mathematicians.
Really hurt me too much. So
she
said, I said, well, mate, what do you think? And she said, well, Warren,
what is math?
She says, you don't have to tell everything you know in this article.
The arbitrary of the rotational force what is it, the potential into linear,
the point. And
turn
so
into
I write that
rotation,
letter,
and you
I write that
fall
article
into a
shorter,
six-ball.
and but I'd say more or less the same thing. No, you're better off.
That's just all.
If you really could have a totally stable unit of a monetary use.
What is the seventh equation on Einstein's field theory equation?
It would be better
I'm talking about
better for
this. This is the seventh equation. This is why the 7 is the Laplacian, right? Because there's not 7 of them, but that doesn't matter. That's not what's important. There are 5. We're running the 5 pattern, but there can be 2 big archangels, maybe Gabriel and Mike. Then you get Raphael, and who's the other one there? I want to say, well, there's another one anyways. There's a few. It depends. A hard line. That is, some base system on Gutfield, the 5, or some system over there at the Peacock where the lady with the Derringer is holding it at the table. Codename Derringer. Asian lady there. Code Bullet did a good one about Jump today. We could take a look at that real quick. It's a 4-minute clip. Where was that? Code Bullet. Here we go. This.
Bring a tangy, restaurant-inspired twist to all your tacos.
I need to be able to take this turn instead of being like the asshole that thinks you're from Brick and Works and jumping in the ski slopes.
Hooray! New Code Bullet video.
Hey guys, welcome to a new. Hi,
Has this ever happened to you? If so, do I have a product for you?
Middle of night,
Introducing
pitch
Code
black.
Bullet Dark Mode. What an innovation. Now you can enjoy Code Bullet videos without permanent damage to your retinas. Just kidding, bitches. This is my house. Flash bomb. Bah! That's right. Fuck your retinas. I don't give a shit. Don't you ever tell me what to do again. Don't ever.
Thank you, Code Bullet.
In other news, I will be changing the background to a dark gray, and that was my idea and mine alone. Anyway, video.
So, there's a moment where he gets into it here in a second. I want to make sure we get through in there all the phases. Take me there,
Jumping
Warren.
is a game designed to be as frustrating as possible, like people complaining how wide a video is. Jumping is like the inbred offspring of Mario and getting over it. Platforming at its worst. And it's pretty fun. There is a small problem with the game,
Mario
and that is that I
Hulk
suck at it. Believe it or not, anger management has never been a
So
strong
let's skip a
suit
few
of mine.
steps
So
here.
I'm gonna do. We've detected a collision. We're gonna need to snap the switch.
Oh,
and
broken, Jack,
like,
stealing people's stuff,
just like this.
debugging it. It's totally broken, and you love it.
All right. All right. I'm
Valentine
down,
Rabbit.
looking good. It's time to get some left-right shooting happening.
So good.
All right, let's
So
test this
good.
out. There he goes. All right, I touched too much juice on that one. That's better. No, it isn't. There we go. Okay, very nice. Now, if the game was all floors, we'd be set, but life's a so we're gonna need some walls. And the main problem with walls
we
is
should
they're
do
not
this.
floors, which means I'll have to do some more work, which is very sad.
You're in Stone Mill figuring about, oh, well, that runs off to infinity,
and when the player
or,
collides with
okay,
the wall,
infinity
all we have to do
rabbit,
is invert
catch
the horizontal
rabbit.
movement.
What's
So
that
if you're
mean?
going
It means,
left,
like,
now we're going right.
I
Really,
actually saw a
not
rabbit
that
one
hard,
time.
like
There was
3
two
lines
of them
code.
running. Let me run right next to
probably
me.
didn't
Like
need to
3
complain
feet from
about
them. I
it,
could have
but
done one of these
whatever,
numbers,
let's try this out.
but I want to creep it in there for
Hey,
next time
there
to
we
go
go.
closer.
Nice.
See
Very
if I can
cool.
actually get a hold of it.
So, turns out the collision logic I've implemented is extremely primitive and falls
Takes
apart
you
as soon
years.
as the player
Years
collides
of
with
running
two lives
past
at once,
that
which
rabbit.
happens
Oh, how's
a
it
lot.
going,
This
rabbit?
problem has to do with the
Just
order in which we
no.
handle
And then they let you
so
get closer.
this is the situation. This is
Closer.
the previous frame.
I
Very
know,
cool.
it's a
No
bitch. In a
collisions
bar,
here.
you
We're
just
chilling.
lean
But
on
we
it
move
and just whip
forward
out
one
your dick
frame,
at the table.
then,
Look at that.
we have two
Like
collisions.
this.
We are no longer chilling. If we do the wall collision first, we're Gucci. We bounce back like we should. But if we do the floor first, we jump up and it looks terrible and wrong and like not physics. So yeah, we could just always prioritize wall bounces first, but then there are other cases where we should do the floor first. So
Sorry.
the current plan is to move the player the smallest amount possible. So if the wall bounce requires the smallest correction, then we go with
can
that.
do that
This
math.
works
In
most
real
of the
life,
time, and let's just round that up to
the
all of
actual
time
AI
and move on.
program,
Great. Now
EV.
that's done, and we'll have no further repercussions. We can start making the game
No,
pretty.
I wouldn't
Some people
change
say
a
you
thing.
should finish coding the game's mechanics before you start working on the art style, but those people haven't met my attention span,
Minesweeper
and I'm
logic.
sick of math.
This
So let's get artistic.
is-
Now,
they're
art is
all
a lot
the
like
same
programming.
thing.
It takes years
Now-
of hard work and dedication to get really good at it. But if you are really serious about it, it is something that anyone can succeed at. Now, don't get me wrong, there will be
Programmer,
hardships, and sometimes
operator.
you'll want to quit. But with enough drive and enough power, you can stay hungry and you can devour. Words to live by. So yeah, that's done. We got the background done. Now I'm just gonna code a quick tool to help me place the walls and stuff, so
Jump
it all
game.
matches the
What was our
background
number
that
here?
I
Warren Buffett.
drew. Luckily, all the walls and shit are placed. So placing them accurately is actually
If
pretty easy. Okay,
you
let's take it
did,
for a
you were
spin.
going to need semi-imperial mass equation.
Hey, I know the
Ipso
play's just a
facto.
square at the moment, but
Just
I actually think this
saying.
looks really legit.